On this channel, I talk a lot about the what could have beens. With the Hasbro Retro Collection line, the what could have beens have now been fully realized. Hey Star Wars fans, welcome back to another video from All Things Star Wars Considered. As always, I'm your host Doug, and today, normally I would be at work and the news from this past weekend would go by the wayside, and by the time I started recording on Friday or Saturday of this, at the end of the week, it would already be old news, but because I'm off, I can touch upon what was spotlighted at the New York Toy Fair, which just was this past weekend. If you were there, you saw the Retro Collection line of figures that will be a Target exclusive. They will be available for pre-order on March the 5th. That's a Wednesday, this Wednesday. And if you're wondering what they are, I actually added them to my backdrop today, and no, they're not the figures that were shown at Toy Fair. They're just representations, and we're going to get into that. So when we return, you will see what was announced at the Toy Fair over the past weekend. So stick around. That's all coming up next. Okay, and here's your Retro Collection line of figures. We have Dr. Evazan, Walrus Man, Han Stormtrooper, Ceremonial Luke, the Rebel Fleet Trooper, and of course the Sand Trooper. The first figure out of the gate is Dr. Evazan. I'd have to say this is my favorite figure, and if you're wondering why he comes with two blasters, well, one of them is Walrus Man's. Speaking of Walrus Man, here he comes. He's a straight up repack, and he comes with the E11 blaster like his 1979 counterpart. Because he's straight repack, he's my least favorite of the bunch. The next figure on the docket is Han Stormtrooper, which was previously done by Stan Solo. I also did one myself. Nothing great about this figure, but he does come with two weapons, including the long rifle. Ceremonial Luke is next. My buddy George put this figure together for me with a Bespin Solo and a regular Luke head, and I love it. And this one's not bad. The cool thing is he does come with the Princess Leia gun, which he had in A New Hope. Next figure on the docket is the Rebel Fleet Trooper, another Stan Solo figure, and one that my buddy George put together as well. The Bespin Blaster was a nice touch. The final figure in the six-pack is the Imperial Sand Trooper, and he looks pretty cool. He's not grungy enough, but the cool thing about this figure is he has the backpack and the long rifle. And finally, here's the box that it comes in, pretty standard, and I gotta say it looks great, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Okay. So there you had it. Yeah, I'm just going to keep this one short and sweet because I'm on vacation this week. So I have a few videos in the pipeline for this week. So I don't need to go crazy doing like a 10, 15, 20-minute video. I can get in and get out. I basically just wanted to show you that Retro Collection line of figures. It's lukewarm for me. I want to try to be positive. But I also don't want to lie to the fans. I don't want to lie to the fans and go, this is great. Because sometimes you see that out of the fans. They go, wow, this is great. And it's like, is it really? Is it awful? No. But there's a couple of figures there that actually kind of surprised me. I expected a little bit more from Hasbro on this. I'm not saying they're terrible. And they do have some good representations there. I don't understand why, if you're going to do 5 brand new figures, why you wouldn't just go and do all 6 and make the Walrus Man a new figure as well. Even if you have to use the head sculpt and maybe change the body up a little bit. I don't know. Seemed like that was kind of like an incomplete. You take the test and it's like, yeah, I already got an 85. I don't need to even answer the last question. But you could get 100. Yeah, I don't want the 100. I want an 85. So I'm not going to answer my last question. That's what it kind of felt like. I thought you could have taken that head, put it on maybe like the same body that this figure has. You know, the Bespin Solo, orange jacket, brown pants, and put that head on it. Might look a little off, but I think it would be closer to Ponda Baba's on-screen appearance. And, you know, the Walrus Man figure back in the day, if you ask most of the Kenner fans, they're going to tell you that that was the worst figure in the whole first run. You know, those first 20 figures. And some people will even go so far as to say it was the worst figure in the entire line. So I don't know if I want to go that far, but pretty close. They could have done more. And you know what? They just wanted the B. They didn't want the A. So it is what it is. You know what? I might actually make that figure. You know, we'll see. So be on the lookout for that down the line. So having said that, we're going to wrap things up. Just want to thank everybody for the continued support of the channel. If you haven't done so, I ask you to hit the subscribe button so I can continue to bring you this valuable Star Wars content we've all come to know and love. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. You know, that helps the channel as well. If you have a question, a comment, some input, what do you think of this line of figures? You know, and don't be afraid. If you think it's great, say it's great. If you hate it, say I hate it. I'm not going to judge you either way. So whatever you think, put it in the comments. I'll happily respond to them. You know I always do. Even if it takes me a day or so, I will get back to you. So have a great day. Thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next video. And as always, may the Force be with you.